Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, what I'm going to do is share with you a case study on how I was able to create $1.2 million in 7 months using one product and one store. For those of you that just arrived on my channel, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want more information, more case studies, and then obviously product reveals and different things like that. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell right below this video so you can have instant notification when I do come out with a new video. It'll go directly to your cell phone. The next thing is make sure you give this video a thumbs up if any piece of content inside this video resonates with you or gives you some type of golden nugget to help you along your path to having the greatest ecom store. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hop on over to my computer where I'm going to share with you the results so far with this store and what I've been able to do with it in that 7-month span. So as you can see here, when I launched this store back in September the 1st, it immediately in this time period was taking off, okay? Actually started a little bit earlier than this, but in this time period is where it made the bulk of the money from this store. So start to finish in a 7-month period, actually made a lot more than 1.2 million, but it actually made 1.3 million in that time frame. But as you can see, $1,000 days, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, as much as 13,000, 22,000, $20,000 days with this store. And the strategy that I'm getting ready to share with you, okay? And then I started having some merchant account issues, and then that also got fixed as well. So, and then obviously you guys already know in this time period is where you get the bulk of your sales. I did not change any of my ad spend costs in this time period whatsoever. 17,000 in returns, okay? 17,000 in returns. 15,000 plus orders with this strategy and everything that I'm gonna be teaching you here. So we're gonna go ahead and cut on over to the presentation where I'm gonna break down exactly what I did to generate these types of results. So with this case study, obviously I was using Facebook ads, and I just wanna go over a few things. One of them is a product research method used, okay? So I'm gonna be breaking down the product research method used, the ad copy and creative strategy used, the landing page sample, exactly how I set up my landing page, and then the Facebook ads launch strategy used, and then the Facebook ads scaling strategy used. But I'm going to go over this quite quickly. Hopefully you guys retain all the information, but if not, you guys can rewind this and go back. So case study 0 to 1.2 million in sales in 7 months. Product research method. I use YouTube to research. I searched for viral products, review channels, or channels with product demos. So any products that were on YouTube that basically were viral products, physical products, I went and subscribed to those YouTube channels to make sure I'm up to date with the latest products that come out in the marketplace that go viral, okay? Also, I use Commerce Inspector. So I use Commerce Inspector once I find stores selling the product and noticed that all of the only stores had the product in their, only one store had the product in their store, and they weren't even selling the product. So once I found the product on YouTube, okay, not only from me, but also my research team does research on YouTube as well. We're able to use, do more research on this product, and AliExpress was the next thing that I found. And so with AliExpress, I went and found the product on AliExpress. I checked to see how many orders it had, and at that time it had 200 orders. So it wasn't super popular, but then again, it was one of those products that, you know, again, a lot of people weren't running it on Facebook. There was actually nobody was running this product on Facebook. Amazon, so I went to Amazon. So the next thing I do is I go to Amazon so that I can check to see if there's any frequently bought products with this product. And so I went on to Amazon, I found the product, and I found that there were upsells that made sense with this product. Okay, it was just a no-brainer that they had to have the upsells in order to enhance the effects of the product that I was actually using. Then the next thing I look for is, does the product solve a problem? So the product definitely helped people to lose weight, which is a problem, and the product was intriguing enough And then it also was a nice piece of technology. I wouldn't say it was new technology, but it definitely was technology that had been around for a while, but it's actually something that made people really want to dig into it. And then it also had third-party validation. Another thing I look at is when I choose a product to start building out a whole website around it is this product dope? Okay, and what I mean by that is, most importantly, the product definitely made me think, wow, this is a pretty cool product. And I felt impressed. So if you ever feel impressed by a product and it's something that you know the masses will buy, then it's definitely something to build a product around, or build a store around, okay? Mass appeal type products is what we go after. So in terms of this is a dope product is a product that you know makes you say, wow, or you feel impressed by looking at the product. The next thing is the ad copy and the creatives. I use 3 different types of ad copies. I came up with 3 different types of ad copy with emojis based on research finding ads in the newsfeed. Okay, the next thing I did was I found 2 different videos, okay? So I created 2 different videos out of the content that I had found on YouTube, okay? So I went and I found YouTube video reviews. I found one Facebook ad video that somebody just uploaded and had like hardly any views. And I took that content and I had it outsourced to actually create a new video. So I created 2 different versions so that I can use for my campaigns, and they both were under 35 seconds, okay? The headline, I only had 1 headline at this time, so I didn't split test any new headlines because the one I was using was working. And this is the example that I used: big sale, blah, 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 % today only, okay? That really grabs people's attention, and definitely today only, you want them to take action today, right? The next thing is the landing page setup. I set up a 1 product funnel and I use Zipify Pages. Zipify Pages is an app that can connect straight into your store, and it is a 1-page funnel. It doesn't give any type of distractions. So if you typically look at a product page, it has all these distractions like the contact us, the about us, the catalog, terms and service, refund policy, all these different types of links and related products, and everything is a distraction for people who just come over to the website and they're looking to buy this product, and you have all these other distractions of products. And so I started creating 1-page funnels solely based on working around just 1 product and giving them information only about that product. The next thing is 3 packages and bundles. I created 3 packages and bundles to market the product so I can increase my AOV. And the sample that I'm going to give you is like basically I have 3 packages. The first package, not really a package, but I'm selling the product at just one device, okay? So basically this weight loss device, I only have 1 as the 1 package, right? Package number 2, I had 2 devices. So if they wanted to buy 2, maybe from 1 from their friend or a family member or whatever, I give them a discounted rate on that second package. The third package, I give them the device plus an item that I know that they would use and would enhance the effect of using the device, okay? And I deem that package as the most recommended package using this funnel, okay? Or whenever they see this funnel. The next thing is the sales page copy format. I created this page in a way that I'm telling a story, because we already know that facts tell and stories sell. So I created a story based on a testimonial that I found on Amazon while I'm telling them facts about the product and how to use it, and how it can better obviously help them to lose weight, and how this person, okay, relatable, it's all about relatability. This person is actually using the product, and this is their results, and this is their story. And because I knew that I was going to only market to women, I definitely picked a woman to tell the story about, so they can relate to the people that come to the page. Next thing is the Facebook ads launch strategy that I used. I launched interest ads, okay? These are, I launched both broad interest with 10 million and up audiences, and I also did launch flex targeting or precise targeting ads at $25 a day each ad set to help feed the new pixel. So like, you got to think about it as a baby. It needs all the right proper nutrients, foundation in order for Facebook to start looking at that data and saying, okay, these are the type of people that will buy this type of product, right? So like I said, again, if you look at the Pixel like a brand new baby, you got to feed it the right nutrients, the right ingredients, so that when it grows up, it'll be a lot stronger and everything. So like with Facebook, you're feeding the Pixel information that is precise to the product's targeting, so that Facebook can go out there and continue to find the right types of people whenever you're driving traffic. So whenever you have these big 10 million audience or 50 million or whatever, and you've already done the precise targeting, it's a lot easier to get through and find the right type of people, because Facebook knows, based off that precise targeting, how to go out there through a 10 million or 50 million size audience to find those right type of people. And so I did that. I set up 10 ad sets, $25 a day. That's $250 a day. I'm not gonna spend $250 in a day, but I will have something out there that will tell me, hey, this data is working, these interests are working. And the next thing is that I targeted the US, the UK, Australia, and Canada only when I first started, okay? I was also targeting only women and from ages 25 to 65 plus, all right? Next thing is, once I received 1,600 people that visited my website from clicking on my Facebook ad, I created a view content lookalike. If you're brand new to dropshipping or had no idea what Facebook ads is, this portion right here is for people who are a little bit more advanced or intermediate. I created a view content lookalike audience, and once I received 1,600 people that reviewed my content, I created a lookalike audience based off of the UK, US, Australia, and Canada. 1% all the way through 10. So it's individualized ad sets at $25 a piece, 1% audience all the way up to 10. I also targeted the same audiences again, US, UK, Australia, Canada. They were combined to create a lookalike. So the lookalike's not just a US 1% or UK 1%, it's US, UK, Australia, Canada, all combined into one to create a 1% audience. And all the way through 10. So that's what I did to launch my ads, to get them started, to get things rolling. And then here's the scale strategy that I use. I used a view content lookalike manual bid scale. After 24 hours of launching my view content lookalikes 1 through 10, I noticed a few ad sets hit 2 to 3 sales with a ROAS, supposed to be ROAS, not road, supposed to be ROAS of 5x, okay? So if I spend $1 and $5 comes back, I'm definitely going to scale. Okay, that's the metrics that I look at. So I changed the budget at midnight on that particular ad set that was winning, or ad sets that were winning. And this midnight is congruent to the ad account time that you set up. So if you're in Eastern CDT, a specific time, you have to go off of your ad account's time zone. And you can easily see that by looking at when you go to set up the budget, it'll tell you right below it what time zone you're in. So next, what I did at midnight is I changed the budget to $300, and based on the bid strategy that I used, obviously the bid was already at automatic, so I switched it to manual, and I made sure it was bid cap, okay, max bid. And at that point, what I did was I looked on my cell phone, went on the Facebook ads app, and I seen where the bid was, okay, at the highest range. It'll give you a range between the brackets, right? It'll give you the low end of the range of what you should set your bids to, and then it'll give you a higher end, okay? I took the highest end of the bid range on my phone, okay? And I set my budget to, I set my bid exactly at the end of that bracket. And that usually gets the ads kick-started, and then you can kind of play around with it every 2 hours and adjust the bid if it's spending too much and not making any money, or if it's spending too much and it's only getting view contents. I tend to play around with that. So after I did that, my sales exploded from that point. I went from doing $1,000 a day to $3,000 a day just based off of doing this alone. The next thing I did was I launched add to cart lookalike audiences. So after I reached 300 sales, I launched add to cart lookalikes, and I created a lookalike audience combined with US, UK, Australia, and Canada, 1 through 10%, same as I did before with the view content. But these ads were performing like trash. So I cut these ads off in 24 hours, and I decided to launch the custom audience purchase lookalike audiences, okay? So after 300 sales, again, I launched the purchase lookalikes, which I don't know why I did. And they weren't bringing any consistent sales. They were getting below 3x ROAS, return on ad spend, and so I decided to cut them. I relaunched again once I reached 1,000 sales on these purchases on the custom audiences, okay? What I mean by custom audiences, guys, like inside my training, I always talk about going to your Shopify store, going to that product, getting the product ID, and then creating a custom audience around that product ID and creating the purchase so that you can have direct data for that product and nothing else. And so that's why I created this lookalike audience. After I reached 1,000 sales, I was able to create lookalike audiences combined with the US, UK, Australia, and Canada. And it gave me a crazy, crazy audience that gave me some amazing results. The next thing that I did, okay, in the scale strategy, which right now I'm kind of like scaling wide and scaling up at the same time. So I took the email buyers that I had, so all of the orders that I had in my store, and at this point was 3,000 plus. I launched a lookalike audience combining US, UK, Australia, and Canada, 1% through 10%, and those audiences took off right away, all right? But in the meantime, I'm ready to scale the purchase lookalike to manual bid using the same strategies I did with the view content. So after 24 hours, I launched an audience, a purchase lookalike audience 1 through 10. I noticed a few ad sets hit 2 to 3 sales with the ROAS of 5x. So I spent $1 and got 5 back. So I changed the budget at midnight, $300, the same exact thing I did with the view content, and some ad sets took off. I did the same exact thing with the email buyer lookalikes that I launched the day before, and those emails and those audiences started to take off as well. So another thing that I did was I exported all of the winning ads. Okay, so I selected all the winning ad sets, and I with all the ads attached, I exported those and imported it into a new Facebook ad account, and I launched those. But I changed the budget back down to 25, and then I changed it back to automatic bid to make sure that these ads, obviously going to take off. You don't want to launch ads at $300 manual bid in a brand new account, starting off. It just would not perform well. But the next thing that I did was I created super lookalike audiences. So I combined the email buyers, the custom audience purchases, okay, off of the custom ID, and then all of the buyers above $99. So every buyer on my site that spent $99 and above, I categorized them and created a lookalike audience 1 through 10 for those people. So for example, I had a 1% email buyer, I had a 1% customer purchase audience, and then I have a 1% $99 buyer and up. So I combined all of those into one campaign. So it's 3 different audiences in one campaign, and that creates a super lookalike. So I did that 1%, 2%, 3%, all the way up to 10. And after 24 hours, I found a few ad sets that I can scale using the same manual bid strategy that I just talked about, okay? Now, if your product is not, doesn't cost as much, and you can't get $99 and above buyers, that's totally fine. Whenever you export your buyers into like a CSV file, you're gonna see what the highest amount that people are paying for, and you're gonna try to get as many of those people categorized in one file so that you can create a lookalike audience off of the emails of the people who bought $99 and above. You can also do this using the LTV, okay, the lifetime value. Obviously, when I created these super lookalikes, or the 99 and above buyers audience, I used the LTV, the lifetime value custom audience section, okay? So that's where I uploaded the emails, and I made sure that I selected everything proper, the name. When I create lookalikes, I put name, last name, email, city, zip code, everything that I can think of that I can add in there for Facebook to have the data when creating these lookalikes, okay? And that's literally what I did over the period of 7 months in that time frame. I lost some ad accounts, I lost merchant accounts, doing a few things, but in the end, I ended up with a solid program, a solid funnel, and a solid product that I could rebrand later on. And that's exactly what I ended up doing with this product is rebranding it later on based off of the results, the consistent results over almost an entire year of running this product. So some of you came to this video, obviously you want more information about how I'm able to build these types of funnels. And I did create a Ecom Shortcuts Academy, and it's basically follow along with my tutorials. I create over-the-shoulder tutorial videos where you can see exactly how I created each page, how I set up each site, how I created the store name, how I built the funnel, how I selected the product, how I started launching the Facebook ads. You can see A to Z with that information. But the most important thing is, since this is an academy, I update it consistently. That may be every week, every 2 days, once a month. I'm updating Facebook ad strategies because Facebook changes every single day, and you need to have updated information about Facebook ads and how things work. And so you get the newest updates on how to launch and scale your Facebook ads. Again, I buy a lot of courses, I go to masterminds, I talk to top gurus, top coaches, and I attend events, okay? So I have access to millions of dollars worth of knowledge, and also ad spend money that I spent on my own, and I've also spent on other clients' accounts to help them to build up their income. So the biggest thing that you need is to be around other people that are just like you, trying to build an e-com business or trying to get to the next level in your e-com business. So you need to be a part of a community. And so I created this community so you can have access to it. It's a Facebook group where I will be going live a few times a month, going over important updates, Facebook ads policies, Facebook ad strategies, funnel strategies, other things that are working, upsell processes that are working, just the little nuggets that I'm going to be giving away inside of this academy. So if you want to be a part of that academy, there should be a link right below this video if you're here on YouTube. But if you're on my official website, there should be a link right below this page where you can go ahead and hit the ecomshortcuts.com or .info join, and go ahead and join the program. All right. So it's a low price program, but at the same time, I'm giving you high value inside of there. Nothing is left out, no stone is unturned, and so you know every single detail of what you need to do to be successful, spending the least amount of money in the beginning, testing and everything else. So with that being said, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this training video today that I've given you, this case study. If you do decide to join the Ecom Shortcuts Academy, I definitely will be seeing you on the inside in the Facebook group, and obviously giving you more updates in the members area. You guys take care, and definitely I will see you inside.